Lily was a happy girl. She was 10 years old. Lily loved to draw and paint. She lived in a small village. It was a pretty village. There were forests and mountains all around.
One day, Lily was in her room. She wanted to draw a dragon. She tried and tried, but the dragon didn't look right.
This is hard.
Suddenly, Lily's paintbrush started to wiggle. It hopped right out of the paint water. She couldn't believe her eyes. The paintbrush seemed to have a life of its own, moving and dancing as if it were enchanted. Lily watched in amazement as the paintbrush twirled around, leaving trails of colorful paint in the air. It was as if the paintbrush was trying to tell her something, to show her a world of magic and creativity that she had never seen before.
What was that? Lily exclaimed, her eyes wide with wonder. She had never seen anything like it. The paintbrush seemed to be alive, and she couldn't help but feel a mix of excitement and curiosity. What kind of magic was this? And what did it mean for her painting?
The paintbrush stood up. It grinned at Lily with a mischievous twinkle in its paint-covered bristles. It was as if the paintbrush had a personality of its own, full of charm and whimsy. Lily felt a connection with the paintbrush, as if it were an old friend come to life. She couldn't wait to see what it would do next.
Hello, Lily. My name is Artie. The paintbrush spoke with a cheerful voice, full of energy and enthusiasm. Lily was taken aback. A talking paintbrush? This was beyond her wildest dreams. She listened intently, eager to hear what Artie had to say. I think I can help with your dragon. It needs a little more magic, Artie said with a wink. Lily watched in awe as the paintbrush hovered over her dragon drawing, transforming it with strokes of vibrant colors and shimmering details. The dragon seemed to come to life on the paper, its eyes sparkling with magic.
Artie winked, splattering a bit of blue paint onto Lily's nose. She giggled, feeling the cool paint on her skin. It was a playful gesture, a sign of the fun and creativity that Artie brought into her life. Lily felt inspired, ready to create more magical art with her new friend.
This is amazing, Lily laughed, her heart full of joy. She had never felt so excited about painting before. With Artie by her side, she knew that anything was possible. The world of art had opened up to her in a whole new way, full of magic and endless possibilities.
Artie zipped around Lily's room. He was so fast. He led her through a secret door behind her bookshelf. It opened into a magical art studio. There were paintings everywhere. They shimmered and sparkled. Lily saw a talking cat in a painting. It winked at her. S1. Media Group. Close-up of a painting with a cat winking. Magical cat painting with animated features at its stock added distribute _equally. Wow! Suddenly, a small fuzzy creature zoomed into the studio.
Doodle, drabble, scribble.
He shouted, flinging paint everywhere. It was Mr. Scribble. He was a mischievous magical creature.
Oh no! Mr. Scribble's paint splattered all over the paintings. The colors started to run. I have to stop him. But how?
Lily closed her eyes. She imagined a giant feather duster. She took a deep breath and let her imagination run wild. The feather duster was not just any ordinary one. It was enormous, fluffy, and sparkled with magical dust. It had the power to clean up any mess, no matter how big or small. She imagined it tickling Mr. Scribble. The feather duster floated in the air, gently brushing against Mr. Scribble's sides. He squirmed and giggled, unable to resist the ticklish sensation. The more it tickled, the more he laughed, and the more he laughed, the lighter and happier he felt. When Lily opened her eyes, there it was, a giant feather duster. It was just as she had imagined, floating in midair, ready to help. She couldn't believe her eyes. The magical feather duster was real, and it was here to save the day.
Wow! It worked! Lily exclaimed, her eyes wide with amazement. She felt a surge of excitement and pride. Her imagination had brought the feather duster to life, and now it was time to put it to work.
The giant feather duster tickled Mr. Scribble. He started to laugh. His laughter echoed through the room, filling it with joy and lightness. The feather duster's gentle touch seemed to melt away all his worries and stress. He laughed so hard, he forgot all about making a mess. The room, once chaotic and cluttered, now felt like a place of happiness and fun. Mr. Scribble's laughter was contagious, and soon everyone around him was laughing too.
Ha ha ha! Stop! That tickles, Mr. Scribble managed to say between fits of laughter. He tried to catch his breath, but the feather duster was relentless. It continued its playful tickling, making sure that every last bit of tension was gone.
The giant feather duster cleaned up the paint. All the colors went back to their places. The paintings were safe. The room transformed before their eyes, becoming a vibrant and orderly space once more. The magical feather duster had done its job perfectly.
Phew, that was close, Lily said, wiping her forehead in relief. She looked around the room, feeling a sense of accomplishment. Her imagination had not only saved the day, but also brought joy and laughter to everyone. It was a moment she would never forget.
A kind old man with a long white beard appeared. He was the art master. He guarded the secret of the magic paintbrush.
Lily, you have a powerful imagination. You used your creativity to fix Mr. Scribble's mess. That is true magic.
Lily smiled. She was proud of herself. She hugged Artie.
Thank you, Artie.
Artie led Lily back to her room. The room was filled with the scent of fresh paint and the soft glow of the afternoon sun streaming through the window. Artie, the magical creature, had always been Lily's guide in her artistic adventures. He had a way of making the ordinary seem extraordinary, and today was no different. Lily picked up her own paintbrush. It felt familiar and comforting in her hand, like an old friend. She dipped it into the vibrant colors on her palette, feeling a surge of excitement. The blank canvas in front of her was a world of endless possibilities. She started to paint the dragon again. Each stroke of the brush brought the creature to life, its scales shimmering with every color of the rainbow. The dragon's eyes sparkled with a mischievous glint, and its wings seemed to flutter with anticipation. This time it was easy. The dragon looked like it could fly right off the page. The more she painted, the more real it became. She could almost hear the rustle of its wings and feel the warmth of its fiery breath.
What a beautiful dragon! There's magic in your art, Lily. Artie's voice was filled with awe and admiration. He had seen many paintings, but none quite like this. The dragon seemed to pulse with life, as if it were ready to leap off the canvas and soar into the sky.
Grandma Eliza smiled. She knew all about the magic of art. She had seen it in her own life, in the way a simple brushstroke could transform a blank canvas into a world of wonder. Her eyes twinkled with memories of her own artistic adventures. She used to have a magic paintbrush of her own. It had been a gift from her grandmother, passed down through generations. With it, she had painted scenes that came to life, just like Lily's dragon. The magic of art was a family legacy, one that she was proud to see continuing in her granddaughter.